Oh, I gotta turn myself here. Hi, everybody. Come on. I guess I'll have to hold it. Give it a little bit of time for people to show up. I don't know if this is gonna work this way. I don't even have anything to hold this up. I'm gonna try to rig something. Who's in here with me? I'm hiding out in my car because I can't let anybody know what I'm doing. I can't see the chat. Oh, hi, Craziness Granny. How are you? How are you, love? Oh, my hair's a mess. I'm sorry. I just came from getting my nails done, and I so conveniently matched my shirt. I didn't even mean to. I don't know if you could say crazy. Crazy, Granny. I wanted to talk about some crazy crimes that are going on in my neighborhood today, and like a couple of miles down the road, which I'm totally shocked, but yeah. Hi, everybody in chat, Granny, and I know there's another person, but I don't know, for some reason I can't see it, so I do apologize. I'm working on it. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. IDD, I think that's what it says. Can you guys hear me all right? Okay, good. Let me shut the car off. So, just about down the block, we had, like, murder tape and everything. You know, crime scene tape. And I'm like, oh, my God, what happened? And they brought out a body bag. So, it was freezing cold. But, you know, my nosy ass had to sit out there and see what was going on. And it wound up being two kids, young kids, I believe. It hasn't been out yet, so I don't know their age. But they beat and killed a 50-year-old man. And not only did they beat and kill him, they lived with him in the house for a week. I can't even believe that. And they killed him about a month ago, and they just found his body. They found out I guess they must have confessed that, hi, sweet, hi, DD, hi, Nurse Granny, and there's somebody else, too. Hi, chat. Just real quick, crime, like, maybe a mile away from my house. Two young kids beaten a 50-year-old man last month, I guess I want to say, or a little bit more than 5 weeks ago. And they live with, this is just initial reports, but they live with the body for a week or so in the house, like weekend at Bernie's, like sat in the chair. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so wrong. And they basically dumped him on the side. There was weeds, like a wooded area, and his body was so what do you call it? I know the words, it's just not coming to me because I'm nervous. Like they couldn't identify him. That's how bad he was decomposed. That's the word I'm looking for. So that was one crazy story that happened. Like, literally, my niece lives 2 doors down. And then the other crazy story was years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, there was a man who killed his wife, and they're just setting up for a trial, jury selection now. And it was like 8 in the morning, and you know those dollies, like you have like the wooden dollies where you have like, you know, just like if you're moving something like a washer or dryer and you have the string and you pull the dolly. Hi, love. Hi, Lisa. Um, anyway, this man killed his wife, and I don't know where he was bringing her, but her dead body was on the dolly, and he was like walking down the street as we were bringing our kids to school, and he was no, it wasn't in my area. This one was in my area. My area is pretty nice. That's why I'm a little taken back by it. The guy with the dolly was in the bad part of Staten Island, which is by the Staten Island ferry. That's kind of like, it's starting to build up now, but there are bad areas. And the guy at 8 in the morning had his dead wife on this dolly, and he was just pulling it along like nothing. And it's not funny. God forgive me, I'm not laughing. But the fact that this man was obviously delusional enough to think that he could pull his wife's dead body on a dolly at 8 in the morning when everybody's going to school is beyond me. So, yeah, it's crazy. And then another crazy thing is, I don't know if you guys seen Born This Way. What is the Bradley Cooper movie? What's wrong with me today? I'm like a brain farts in my head. What the hell? Help me out, guys. A Star Is Born. Great movie, Bradley Cooper. I seen them all. I didn't think it was good. I am so pissed off because his directing above anything deserves the Academy Award. So I'm really angry about it. I am. I'm like so disappointed. And I feel like they snubbed him at the Grammy, so I thought for sure. And I'm angry. He's up for Best Actor and Best Movie, but I don't think he's going to get it because, I just don't. So I'm mad about that. Then, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Trisha Paytas on YouTube, but she had a shit show going on, and I'm just about over her. She's like somebody else, that train wreck, that you have to watch, but then you want to punch her face in after you watch her, like crying like an animal. She's a young girl who's 30 who dates a 46-year-old man who he does anything for views. Went on a date with another YouTuber who's another train wreck, who's a 19-year-old girl. Her name is Tana Mojo. You could look her up. And he totally disrespected this girl, his girlfriend, Trisha Paytas. And they made it was a whole big drama fest about it. You could look it up. Trisha Paytas and Jason's drama with his friends. And Tana. And check out. You'll see it all over the T channels and everything have. I gotta stop my hands, I'm sorry. The T channels cover it. Hi guys, Nurse Granny, Lisa, Dee Dee. We got 5 people. Maybe I'll meet 6. But I'm going to try to do a live. I'm going to try to set up my cube and do a red carpet. A red carpet live. And I hope Insightly Digest, we're going to try to collaborate. But neither one of us know how to work YouTube, so we don't know if we're going to get it done. But I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. I've been reaching out to other YouTubers to ask how to do it because I've never done it and I wanted help. But I think they get so many emails a day that it's really hard, between you want to be able to communicate with the people that support you in your comments, and then you email too. It's like, I only have 150 subscribers, so I'm able to do it. So when I'm sending them emails, I'm getting lost in translation. So if there is anybody on YouTube who can tell me how, or I'll even give you my phone number. I know it's app called Hangouts. Yeah, it's Google Hangouts. That's what I heard. So I'm going to try to test it out because I think it'll be fun if we do I miss Joan Rivers and the red carpet and making fun of people and having fun. And I'm sick and tired of bad news and kind of a little bit over YouTube news and all the bullshit that goes on here. And I'm sick of deep, dark crime topics. I need something to be happy about. I want to have fun and laugh and at nobody else's expense, at these people that are making millions expense, right? And going on that, I just want to touch up on a little thing, and it is rhetorical, but I don't know what it is, but I have to stay away from this Chris Watts stuff because it's bothering me. All this conspiracy and stuff. I think that there's people that are making these videos and like saying he had help or this. You're just giving him a free ride, and it's driving me crazy. Like, I get so mad, I want to fight everybody. I see these ridiculous things that people are making videos on, and I get angry to the point I want to curse the person out. Like, that didn't happen. You're slapping these investigators in the face that did an investigation. You know what I mean? You're allowing this animal to have an escape. He acted alone, period, the end. Like, I know it's everybody's right to opinion, but I just can't. I can't deal with conspiracy. I like conspiracy, but when it's this level of conspiracy, this is when it starts to play with my heart. And I get triggered. And when I get triggered, then I get angry. And then I start getting on here. And I don't want to curse because I'm trying not to. But, and when I curse, it sounds terrible, but it's funny. Like, when I say I want to kick your tits in or I'm going to kick him in the sack, I don't really mean I'm going to do it. But and people think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just funny. I try to find humor. So, yeah, I want to, like, armchair detective, I'm sorry. Like, you're delusional. Like, investigate the UK stuff. Okay, I dealt with the ghost, but now you're taking it too far with the other things. Like, Ronnie Watts was there. Ronnie Watts was home. Unless he fucking has wings and he's gonna fly, he was not there. Stop it. You know what I mean? And JFK I can almost deal with because I guess we weren't around then, And it is kind of fishy, but, I mean, everything's a conspiracy. Sandy Hook, 9/11. I lived through 9/11. I'm not saying things weren't shady, but I had one lady that on YouTube sit there, and she tells me that there were no planes that hit the building. It was holographic stickers. I want to say, bitch, I was there. Don't tell me that there was stickers. I'll kill you. Like, I cannot stand when people say that. If you want to say that they planted bombs in there, okay, I'll deal with that. But it was no holographic stickers. It was planes. So you're delusional. And I don't know if you've seen the latest on Alex Jones, and he's another one that I used to, like, semi kind of deal with him. Because, hi, Robbie. Because he somewhat sounded rational, but then he started, I don't know where he's all over. So I just can't deal with the fake news. And then I wanted to come on and talk about Kelsey Barrett, because I am very appalled that this woman knew on the date that she was killed and did not help. See, Robbie, love you, my pal. Robbie, you working tomorrow? I'm going to have a pre-Grammy party. I'm doing it. Red carpet. So we could be like Joan Rivers and rip apart everybody and then, give praise to what everybody's wearing. Robbie, you like my nails? Look, they match my shirt, and I didn't even mean it. And I'm like loving them. Please speak about the funny character known. Me and Robbie could have fun together, because let me tell you something. All my friends tell me, you should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. But I don't know, like, just to give you guys a synopsis about me, I lost a ton of weight. A ton of weight. This time, 2 years ago, I was like the skinniest I ever was. And I have thyroid problems. And because they messed my medicine up in my neck, I have all polyps that I have to get removed. I put on 70 pounds, so I am miserable. I don't even know how you got me on this camera, but I don't care anymore. I'm me. I can't control it. I don't even eat. I eat once a day. So it is thyroid related. And I am very self-centered, but I don't care anymore. I don't care who calls me fat, ugly, whatever in the comments. Say what you want to say. It don't bother me. I have thick skin. Yeah, so, and then we'll talk about nail pot. I go to get my nails done. You think it's like a relaxing thing. And I go there, and the lady gives me massive anxiety. Like, I walk in, and the first thing she's doing is, pick color, pick color, pick color, pick color, pick color, pick color. I'm like, Can I get a fucking minute? Like, I don't know what color I want. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious that I need to pick a color right now. Do my nails, it's going to take an hour. You don't need to rush me. They give me anxiety, like panic attacks. You go pick color, pick color, pick color, pick color. I'll pick a fucking color in a minute. Sorry. I'm hyped up tonight. I'm very hyped up. I'm hyped up. I had a cup of cappuccino, and I probably shouldn't have. I know, and I don't mean to make fun of people, but they are really aggressive. And then I sit there, and they're all speaking in another language, and I feel like they're talking about me. I can't help it. So I get upset. It's more anxiety to go get my nails done than anything. Like, she's talking in another language and looking at me and laughing. I'm like, I know you're calling me a fat fuck. I know you are. Don't call me. Like, what the hell? And I can't find one that don't have people that speak English. Because I don't want to be talked about. I won't even get a pedicure because I feel like they're talking about me. Oh, there's a nail salon. In Staten Island, we have a bank, a nail salon, and a CVS on every corner. And a bagel store. Bank, nail salon, bagel store. That's it. On every corner. Every one. And I also wanted to say, besides, I put all this weight on, I'm so depressed. I'm trying not to be. That's why I ventured into YouTube, because I'm never a depressed person. I am like the fun girl you would have the best time with. But when you lose a lot of weight and you get all these you feel so good, everybody's writing to you, and then you put it back on and it's not even your fault because you're eating healthy and right, and it's just because you're thyroid and you can't control it. It's really devastating. I'm having a hard time with it. I want to get emotional, so I don't want to get emotional. No emotions, but yeah, I'm really struggling bad because my thyroid is dead, but they will not take it out, and I don't understand why. And I'm like, it's my thyroid. If it's dead, I'm going to cut it out myself in a minute. Because I found out these sore throats that I'm having, and the reason why my throat is this is not even my normal voice. It's not even a sore throat. It's actual polyps that could eventually be cancerous. So this is the third time I'm going to go in and have them burned out. I don't want, take the fucking thyroid out. And I have a thing called Hashimoto's, which that's what I was saying. I'm going to touch on Analyzer, who says that has low iron. Come on, take a fucking folic acid. That's all you need to do. Maybe she should get a thyroid check. Take some folic acid, a vitamin D, get a B12 shot, and you'll be out of your bed. Stop it now. I don't watch her, but I'm just seeing what everybody else puts. I refuse to watch her. I'm not giving her any entertainment. I'm not. But, and then another thing that was really bothering me is, I don't know why, but I'm really mad about this girl that she knew about this murder with Kelsey Barrett, right? And she was accessory to the phone. If she would have reported the murder on the day of the 22nd, then Kelsey's body would have been found. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. And she's not going to get the most she can get is 3 years. I don't see how that, I don't understand that. That is not fair. That is not fair. But I guess because they can't get him on anything without her, that they get to strike a deal. And whatever, if they get to strike a deal, then they get to strike a deal. But on lighter notes, how could you? Oh, I know. And rumor has it, I heard somebody wrote in my comments that she was pregnant, the girlfriend. I don't want to spread rumors. If that's what I heard, I don't know how true it is. But even still, I was very upset. I can't believe that you could get rid of the phone. And so not only did she get rid of the phone, she led the police in the wrong direction. So, they're looking all over in there. and she's leading them in the wrong direction. And the most she can get because she's cooperating is 3 years. You know what I mean? And one of these women and these messages gonna understand, like, why do you want to be somebody's second? Why do you want to be somebody's second? You should always be first. You know what? When a guy says, "Oh, I'm married, but I'm getting a separation," why don't you? I don't care if he looks like friggin' George Clooney. Why don't you tell him, get the separation? Close one chapter before you open up another one. Seriously, like. Exactly. If it was a man, I think you're right, Granny. You know what I mean? And, you know, us women have got to start respecting each other. You know what I mean? The first thing women do when they find out their man cheat is they want to beat up the other woman. How about beating the shit out of him? How about castrating him? It's his fault because he made that commitment to you, not her. She wasn't there at the altar making your oath. He was. But right away, you're quick to forgive him because you're in love and you're rolling around the sack with him again. And, he's making it all fun and dandy. And, at the end of the day, you want to beat up the other girl. I felt like that too, but that was when I was 17 and 18. It's time now, like, why do you want to be if you're 18, I'm not talking about these girls, because you got to learn when you're younger. That's how you learn, and that's how you learn to respect yourself. But even then, I tell my daughter who's 18, don't ever be somebody's second. You need to be number one and the only one. And if you're not the only one, then he don't care about you. You know what I mean? Then he don't care about you, he's never going to care about you. Like, I realize she's young and boys are young. I have a boy too, so it's hard, I don't know who wants sloppy seconds. Not only that, what goes around, like. I mean, just think about how devastated you would be if your husband for 20 years. It's one thing to have a mistress and an affair, and then you find out, oh my God, like, what if he gets her pregnant? Like, that would totally break my heart. Like, forget it. No way. No way. So yeah, I don't know what it is. And then I think I might have had, like, I don't know, but just shenanigans been on my mind all day today. I don't know what it is, and I'm like, I just can't believe, like, it's so weird to know that she's just gone. I can't imagine what her family's going through. Like, I think because, like, we see so much of her, it's hard to believe she's not here, and the girls, and like, oh God, I just don't understand it. I really don't understand how he did what he did. I don't, and I'm so sick of, like, seeing I feel like the people that are making these videos and saying that he got help or this, first of all, you're knocking the investigators, which I thought they did a fabulous job, and you're giving him, like, a free ride to get away with it. You know what I mean? Which I feel like that's exactly why his defense told him, zip your lip and don't say nothing, just plead guilty. Because now it leaves it open. It leaves it open for anybody to, like, we never heard him say it, so it leaves it open to, maybe not everybody will think you're an animal, like, you know what I mean? And guess what? It worked, because there are people in there that still believe this woman did this to her daughters. Because you know what? I can't deny that there's reasonable doubt there. But come on, like, come on. I mean, really. I don't know. I guess, people call it critical thinking, but my father was a detective for 30 years. Do you think that these cops, you have to understand something, I think everybody forgets this. While this was going on, like, and they would decide on what Chris was going to do, they would still going through it, the investigation, and, getting the things they needed to get so that if there was a court case, they were going to plead him, they'd have a defense, right? So obviously, they are going to build the biggest case that they have. So obviously, when they went to the defense attorneys, they had to have something to say to him. Look, you can go to court and maybe prove something beyond a reasonable doubt, but guess what? The DNA is on the kid's neck, or your handprint is on there, or your fingerprint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be pretty hard to prove that you didn't. DNA don't lie. Forensics don't lie. I'm not saying that's what it was because I don't know, but they had to have something because his defense lawyers wouldn't tell him just to quit like that. So the deal probably was like he'll plead guilty, but he's not gonna admit to it. And you know what? Rather than, you take what you can get when you're the family, because does Shanann family really want to get dragged through the court and have everything, you know what I mean? Like, what we see now is nothing compared to what we would have seen if there was a court case. They would have ran that poor girl's name through a muck back and forth. So her family did the right thing. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. And when I see these ridiculous videos, I cannot tell you how much it triggers me. It triggers me so bad that I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm almost at the point where I get angry, and then I want to go in the comments. And that's another thing. There's a difference between keyboard warriors that are in comments that are saying things like, I don't know if you guys seen the disgusting, vile message that Makeup Mobster got. And this was coming from a beautiful woman. I mean, like a Miss America type woman. And the vile thing she said about why. Can you tell me why you have to talk about somebody's look? Why do you have to knock a person down for what they look like? Why? For no reason? Because if you don't agree with what I say on Facebook, that's fine. I mean, on YouTube, that's fine. If you could say, I think you're ridiculous, I think you're dumb, I think you're stupid, that's fine. But why do I have to be fat, ugly, or whatever? And I understand there's trolls. I have thick skin, so when it's people like that, I pay it no mind. I really don't. But that's what trolling is. Now, when I'm on somebody's channel that is saying something ruthless or making fun of somebody or faking things and such, and I'm in that comment saying, you should be ashamed of yourself, go, whatever I say in the comments, that's not me being a keyboard warrior. That's me saying it like it is, which is the whole reason why I opened up a YouTube channel, because I don't want to be a keyboard warrior. Not only did I want to, like today, Pink was talking about triggers. Like, I'm sorry, but Molly Golightly was a trigger for me, because when she did what she did in the beginning, it got me so angry. I didn't want to fight with people in a comment section. I didn't want to, say what I had to say. I tried emailing her. I tried, saying, all of this, and this is way before anything happened. You need to be careful because, you have such a nice channel, and this is all going to come back and slap you in your face. It is. And, she chose not to take my advice, and that's okay because I'm not always right. And that was fine. But then, what triggered me when she did what she did with Shanann, it wasn't just that. What triggered me, what she did with other people. So it is a trigger. So now she's just a natural trigger for me. The minute I try to watch her and give her another chance, the singing and the tits in my face, it triggers me. It annoys me. So I just don't watch it. And that's what I'm trying to say. All you people that are triggered by people and don't like the content or the drama or the whatever, why do you go in the chats? If you don't like what's going on in somebody's channel, why do you go in it? Why do you go in it? I don't understand it. Just don't go in it. Like, why would you want to subject yourself to that? Like, it's so absurd to me. Like, if you don't like a movie that's on CBS, are you gonna sit and watch it and sit at your TV and curse it out because you don't like it, or are you gonna change the channel? If you don't like a current newscaster every morning, are you gonna go find one that you do like, or are you gonna sit there and curse that newscaster out? I don't understand the logic. If you don't like somebody's live, why in God's name are you spending hours in there cursing other people out and writing bad things? Where is that getting you? How are you not riddled with hate and anxiety by doing that kind of behavior? Where is it getting you? I don't understand. So that's just it. It's just silly to me. It's really silly. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, I mean, so there are like troll people that are out there just to hurt people, troll people that are out there just to dox people, and I will never do that to anybody. And then there's people that, maybe I might be on here and I'm having a chat. I may say something like, hey, I might have offended somebody by my comment when I just said pick color, and somebody may say, oh, like, you sound like you're making fun of a certain race. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the way the lady spoke to me, and, it shouldn't be that serious. It's nail polish, sweetheart. Tone it down. Take it down a level. It's nail polish. I'm not picking a house. I'm not signing a mortgage. And the Barrett case, like, I don't think it's fair. She only gets 3 years. She still gets to be a mother. Her daughter still has a child. Kelsey's mother lost her daughter, and a child grows up without a mother, and nobody and nowhere to, at least grieve your relative, and not even know where your daughter is. It's one thing to have to know she's been murdered, but you don't even know where she is now. And now this woman, who not only got rid of her cell phone, you sent the police on a wild goose chase. To me, she's much worse than Nicole Kessinger could ever be. You hid the phone. You knew of the murder on the 22nd, okay? You knew of the murder on the 22nd, and you didn't go to authorities to report it. Isn't that accessory? And so this woman only gets 3 years. And because of you, this girl's body's gone now. And a baby grows up without a mother, and a grandmother has to raise this baby, grows up without a daughter. But your daughter still has her mother, 3 years in jail, and you have and it's not fair. I don't see the justice in that. I don't. And it only leads me to believe that they don't really have very much on Patrick, that they really must be banking on her words to be able to, at least put him away. You know what I mean? Yeah, she is going to do about a year. Imagine a year. I mean, does this guy got a golden penis or something that, like, hey, honey, like, after we go to dinner and, we have a little rendezvous, I just want to let you know I killed Kelsey, so can you just take a cell phone and drive to Idaho and get rid of it for me? And by the way, don't go to the cops. Not me. If he's capable to kill her, she actually was going to plan a future with this guy, so if he didn't, what would she be with him right now? And she's a nurse, so she doesn't look like she's, like that much out of control. And she's a beautiful girl. Like, there's no reason like, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't know. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I don't know, but I think it's injustice, and I think that the women of Colorado and Woodland Park and, dad with a cell phone, that you guys might want to, I would be rallying every day, because should be getting more than that. I said the same thing. Did she fear him? But um, you think if she feared him, she wouldn't. She would have went to authorities soon and known when he already killed one woman, which was the mother of his child, and he was engaged to her. If you fear him, like, wouldn't that be more of a reason to go to the police? You know, like, I don't understand it. I don't. You know, I'm very. This is gonna be a very interesting case to hang on to. Like, you know, and it's sad, and it's sad, and uh, just off topic on a lighter note. Anybody happen to catch? I didn't see it. I only saw somebody made a video of it. Lady A did a total live where it was just a complete black screen and she didn't say a word. Cleaned the mic wasn't working, so she was like typing, and I'm like, but the funny thing is, the woman gets more people to live and have videos than I do, and I'm like, wow, I must be seriously doing something wrong. And the subs that sub to her, like, and like, what? I don't know what the hell it is. Like, what's the fascination? What does she bring to the table that makes people want to even listen to her? You know, she's no substance, absolutely no substance. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I don't think her sorry was sincere because it was forced out of her. And I didn't want to talk about this, but it was forced out of her. She faked cancer. Apology was forced out of her. Not only was it forced out of her, you know, after that she thought it was funny. I don't think she gets a break anymore. I don't want anybody to bully her, but I don't understand that. It's okay to forgive because it's healthy for you to feel that way. Because again, she's a trigger for me. So I forgive and I chose I'm not going to be bothered. You know, when I see the other videos pop up, sometimes I'll look at them. Most of the times I won't because I'm over it. But I really don't know. Like, she's not going to learn. She's getting more attention now than she is anything. And that's it. And that's what it boils down to. So, I have to go in now because I'm frozen to death. Like, I don't want to put the heat on because you won't be able to see me. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming. I wanted to give a quick update. I hope that, Granny, if you want to join my live tomorrow, I don't know if you want to come to the red carpet, shoot me, or anybody here who has their own YouTube channel or listens to this after. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to, you know, try to venture outside, and it would be 8 o'clock Eastern time. And you could live stream the red carpet on the CBS app. I don't know if anybody has it. CBS, which is Channel 2 in New York. I don't know where it is anywhere else. And I thought we'd kind of have fun with, you know, the outfits. And if you ever watched the show with Joan Rivers, what she did. So anybody who's interested, comment below. Please like, subscribe, share. I mean, I only have 150 subs. I don't care how many I have. It would be nice to get more. I don't know how to do it, but I'm into slow and steady. You know what I mean? Slow and steady wins the race. So people like me for me. They don't like me for me. I have all sorts of different content. It's like whatever it is the day is giving me, you know. Sometimes I'm angry. I come off angry, like I come off stressed. And sometimes, thank you, Free Spirit. Sometimes I come off angry. It's just me. I talk loud. I talk vocal. I'm very handsy. I was so touched. Insightly Digest told me that her dad listened to me, and he actually went to high school here in Staten Island, and I know the high school he went to because my husband went to it, and my mom and all her brothers went to it. So I was touched that I couldn't even get my dad to watch YouTube. But you know, my YouTube is a secret. My family kind of sort of knows, but I don't think they know the extent of it. I think because they see me making movies and stuff, they don't know I'm on here doing this, but I don't care anymore. I enjoy it. It really is helpful to me to let out my triggers. And again, like, yes, like, I don't want to appear that I'm bullying anybody, but I did try to reach out to somebody and comment. You're like, damned if you do. Oh, all you keyboard warriors. So then I said, all right, fuck it. I'm not going to be a keyboard warrior. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to tell you what I think about you. And if you don't like it, too bad. So she actually encouraged us not to be keyboard warriors and to get on and put yourself out there and put yourself in it and say what you got to say. So that's what I did. And for years I wanted my own YouTube channel, but I didn't know what to do. I was too afraid and shy and embarrassed, and but I don't care anymore. I'm just me. I'm just trying to be me, and wishing people well and giving advice and trying to be kind to one another. And I really wish women would really learn to respect each other, and and because I think men have come a long way, and a lot of men, and I think that they have learned to, really, and not everybody's great. Like, not every man is good, not every woman is good, but, there are very good men out there, very good dads and fathers and husbands and single men and, gay men. And let me tell you something about New York City and gay men, okay? Because if I want to come back a gay man in New York City, because I'm not going to say who, but I've been to gay bars in the city, and you walk in there, and there is the most hottest guys you can imagine there. Men, buffed out, like, with wedding rings, no mind. I don't appreciate that, but real funny story. One time, my first time in a gay bar, there was a gay bartender, and me and my husband went through a separation for 4 years when I was 30, so I had a little, risk. So I went out all the time with my cousin, and he is gay. And we went to a gay bar. It was my first time, but me not realizing a gay bar means that there's going to be gay women in there too. But I don't know why I was thinking, because I was with a gay guy, it was only going to be gay girls, And I have no judgment. I love everybody. I don't care who you are. I give everybody, a fair chance. And I walked in, and the bartender was gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I said to him, he's so hot, this bartender. And like, me and him connected. And me and my cousin's like, he's gay. He's like, I got gaydar. I was like, I don't care if you got gaydar. He is feeling me. I was a lot younger then. And he's like, now try. He's gay. I go, John, have you ever been here before? No, I never been here before. I said, so how do you know? He's like, I know. You know when you know. I was like, okay. Well, we're going to find out. Well, when Tracy gets a couple of drinks at her, Tracy gets a little bit more breezing. So I said, to the bartender, like, can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah. I said, I hope you don't find it offensive. Like, he knew it was my first time there, so he was trying to make me feel comfortable. And I was like, are you gay? Do you like men or women? And he grabbed my face and, like, gave me a kiss, started making out, and I was like, weak in the knees. I was like, so I said to my cousin, he ain't gay. I told you he's not gay. Like, we're laughing. And then next thing I know, he grabbed my cousin's face and making out with him. And I was like, and then of course my cousin's like, girl, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Well, he was bisexual. It didn't dawn on me, but he was still hot, and I didn't care. I had a great time. But then 10 minutes later, I got thrown out because, like I said, I didn't realize I was in a gay bar, and I was a little, like, not a snot, but I didn't take shit. I'm a girl who don't take shit. So we were in the bathroom, and a woman, I didn't realize she was coming on to me because I don't know. I'd never been hit on by a woman before. And she was very aggressive and, like, being aggressive to me. And I was like, no due respect, but I'm not gay. And she kind of flipped out, and I didn't know what the etiquette was, like, because it was my first time. And I'm like, and she's like, well, why are you in a gay bar then? I'm like, well, why can't I be in a gay bar? Why do I have, you have to be gay to come here? And then I thought maybe you did. So I'm like, I go outside and I'm like, John, do you have to be? He's like, what kind of question is that? Did they ask you if you were gay or not when you walked in? I'm like, no. And he's like, what? I was like, well, she kind of told me like I wasn't allowed to be in here if I wasn't gay. He's like, Tracy, you acting like an idiot now. You're really drunk. So I thought that was that. I went to the bar and she was like really being handsy with me and put hands on me. So I asked her very nicely, like, listen, no due respect, but I am a straight woman. I'm not into you. Please don't put your hands on me. And I would have did it if it was a guy or a girl. And she just kept doing it and doing it and doing it until finally, like, she like licked my face. And I don't care. I'm not skewed out. Don't stick your fingers in your mouth and touch my ears. Do not lick my face, because I will lose it. Well, I lost it, and I beat her up. Sorry, guys. It was a long time ago. Don't judge me. I really beat her up, like saw black. And I got thrown out by the bouncer. So my cousin's like, you're not coming to no gay bars with me. Because before that, I was so stunned, because when we walked in, they're like businessmen. Like, you see Wall Street men in suits, and they are gorgeous. And I'm like, I'm sitting there next to this guy the whole night besides the bartender, and this hot guy, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy is so, I could not. And I'm like, are you gay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, but why? He's like, I don't know, honey. I can't answer that. I'm like, but you're such a nice, and you're a gentleman. Like, why can't there be more people like you? Like, I was really like, my cousin's like, you could not go in a gay bar and do this to people. You are harassing them. And I'm like, I didn't mean to harass them, but like, he's too good looking to be gay. Like, I want to take him home to my father. Like, he's too nice. Not fair. Gay guys are so nice. They are. And they, when they're younger, they're like, and they're just finding themselves, and they're comfortable, and they're able to be free. I watched my cousin go through it, and it was so wonderful to see him, come out and be himself and be comfortable. But you know what? When they find love, they really love, and they are so loyal to each other. Like, and my cousin has been in 2 serious relationships. One was a devastating heartbreak, and I remember it. It was his first heartbreak, and now he's in love with a man, and they're getting married, and they have the best relationship. I swear to God, it's the best. Any one of us would be envious of it. It's truly like breathtaking. Like, they're gonna adopt a baby. They have dogs. They just built a beautiful house in Boston. My cousin has the best life. Like, I want to live his life, And that's when, like, I always felt love is love and it doesn't matter. But now more than ever, love is love. And sometimes you don't realize it. You may not even be gay and be like 20 years in marriage and get out, and then, you wind up meeting somebody of the same sex, and the companionship is so strong. It's all just about love, and it's not about sex or and it's just, it works. But it's like a catch-22. Like, I couldn't be with a woman because I like the touch of a man. I have to be honest with you. I like, it's not the same. But I don't disagree with people that are, that, it's probably a lot tougher for them, I think, because, they may have children, and, they're married and 25 years to their dad, and then all of a sudden they come home and say, I fell in love with a woman. That's a lot. That's hard. I've seen it happen quite a few times, but now I just think, like, love is love. It doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, so that's my message, and that's it. Like, you know what? Another thing is, like, Molly Golightly and saying, like, we're all bullies, like, save Robbie, sided with the bullies. We're not bullies. We're not bullies. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I would never bully Save Robbie. And a lot of people in our community wouldn't save bullies. She needs to stop labeling us as bullies. We're not bullies. We just strongly disagreed with what she did. Because if the people, and I mean the beginning people that were in this together, that watched her early on, I mean, she completely changed her whole personality around. She became somebody totally different and doesn't take accountability for it. And that's what gets me mad. That's what gets me mad. You don't take accountability. You don't. And then there's days she comes out like, hey, we need positive energy, and, everybody has a past, and it's not to be, no, address your past, because she addresses her issues by giving her issue to somebody else, like a client or something. And I don't like that. No, if you want to apologize and want it to be sincere and want people to like you, then you need to stand up and say, me, should not have done what I did to that person. Not, I had a client. No, it does not work that way. That's not taking accountability. And to me, I think she's got a big chip on her shoulder, and a short fuse, and she flies off the handle when anybody asks her anything. So it's basically like, you need to go on that channel and kiss her ass, or you're not welcome there. You can't even have a healthy debate or a discussion. What kind of YouTube is that? If you're a life coach and you're giving us advice, I may disagree with you. We, at our age, should be able to have a healthy discussion and you know what? I respectfully respect that that's your opinion. I disagree, but I'll respect your opinion. And it doesn't mean that I don't like you because you have a different opinion. But no, she gets like an animal. And the singing and the tits. Sorry, guys. Are you still there? My mom, of course, called in the middle of it. Are you guys back? Can you hear me still or no? Okay, sorry, my mom called in the middle. But, it's about taking accountability and, treating everybody that has a problem with you is not a troll. It's not a bully. We're not. Stop saying that. We're not trash bags. We're just, defending what we believe in. That's not drama either. It's disgusting behavior, and we're going to call you out on it. And when I say I'm going to say the good people that call her out on it. Like Nurse Granny, okay? Like Nurse Granny tells her like it is, okay? Robbie tells her like it is. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just start up drama to start it with her. You know what I mean? I'm starting drama because, you know what? You kicked off on somebody else. You judge people for this, that, and the other thing. Meanwhile, you're doing the same stuff. Garbage people. How do you know I'm garbage? How do you know I'm a bully? I'm not a bully. You know what I mean? And, then she go, everybody got subs from me. Listen, you got your subs by... I don't care what anybody tells me. It was the Chris Watts case that got her subs, and it was when she threw in that she was having Frankie on her channel and Sandy on her channel, and she put it in her thing and made us all go to it, think like she was doing this, you know, interview with them. So of course you would want to hear from Shanann's mother. You would want to hear from Frankie. You know what I mean? And it didn't happen. I talked to Sandy, but I'm not going to tell you what. I'm not going to tell you what you said. Like, that is just so fucking childish. If you're not going to tell us what you said, what the fuck did you put it in your description then? Come on. That's my problem with her. You know, she talks the talk and she don't walk the walk. And then when she gets called out on it, she does not take accountability for it. And not only that, these people that pay so much money to get your advice, and you're sitting there talking about them. That's not right. That's not right. You know what I mean? Not right. Oh, I got arrested with the girl. I'm not going to say a name. Oh, her name was Tiffany. Come on. You just said you weren't going to say a name. And, oh, yeah. No, it wasn't my fault. No, I didn't say it. No, it wasn't me. No. Then when she's drinking or whatever it is that she's doing, and the next thing you know, acting a fool, singing, her tits are out, she's screaming like a lunatic at 4 a.m. Where is your son? That's what I want to know. Where is your son? Where is your son? Like, and this boy is so adorable and so well-behaved, so smart. And I think about, like, he's 12. She's got a pretty big, like, YouTube following. Not only does she have a YouTube following, she's got about 40 other people that make fun of her. Somebody's going to come across this that goes to school with this boy one day, right? And they're going to say something. Yeah. Oh, she's definitely jealous of Lady getting all the attention. She's definitely is. Because you know what? I'm not stupid. I'm going to call it just like it is. When she does her little, I'm on today with my business dude, and I'm here to tell you that, positive vibes. You need positivity. You need to weed out the negative, What's just that? Like, her normal videos don't make views. Look at them, people. I'm not lying. There's like 500 views, 5,000, whatever, let's say 500. I don't know the exact numbers. But then when she does the drama and she's fucking flashing the titties and she's singing like a lunatic, there's super chats throwing 200, and her calculated super chats dropping in 100 at a time. Don't care what you tell me. I could be wrong. There are people that, Adrian's upstairs. How much am I putting in tonight? Oh, 300. Do it right when I start singing God Bless America. Okay. And she's dropping in it. Okay. That's what's going on. Again, I'm not jealous of that. I don't care. I just don't understand the reasoning for it. There are other ways you could be spending your money. And she is making plenty of money on YouTube. Because after 7-hour lives, 5-hour lives, and then when she makes these lives, after the lives, you go back and look at that live that you sat in, okay? And there are 42 ads on it. 42. 37, 36. Is that not ridiculous? I don't know about you guys, but when I watch a video, like I told you the last time, I try to watch 30 seconds of the ad because the person behind that screen that's giving you the content in whatever it is gets paid. So, I try to be respectful to the channel, and that's my way of giving back because I can't donate all this money. But, they're making me feel good. I want them to make money. I'll watch an ad or 2 or 3. I'm not going to sit there and watch 30. That's obnoxious. It's ridiculous. And you cannot tell me that's not for money. selling autograph pictures of yourself like you're some kind of celebrity. Who the fuck wants an autograph picture of me? Why? Why would you want my autograph? I'll give you my autograph for free. You're not getting no naked picture because you'll probably crash your car, but I will sign it. I'll sign whatever you want for free. You know what? I'll even give you a life lesson for free. If you and in all honesty, let me go down to reality and tell you that if anybody ever feels like they're feeling lonely and they have nobody, and there's anybody on my channel now, please send me an email. In my comments, I'll drop my email below. I will leave you my email. I will give you my phone number, and I will sit on the phone with you at night. I don't care. You can call me any time of the night, and I will be there for you. I swear to God. If you're close enough, I'll get in my car and come be with you. That's the person that I am. I understand she's a life coach and she makes money, but whatever. I think that she's preying on very vulnerable, weak people that depressed women, and they kind of look to like a celebrity type figure. And I mean, these women are willing just to throw $10s and $20 into a live, not because they want to help her, because they want to hear her say her name. Like, you know what I mean? I've never seen anything like it. Like, people actually getting mad because she didn't say hello in the live. Like, she's got 20,000 people. Can you imagine if we had to sit through the first 2 hours of her saying hello to every person that's in her life? I'd be snoring. Like, again, I don't listen to her lives because she triggers me, because I think she takes care. She really, 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 she preys on vulnerable people. She does. I'm sorry. And if you go back, I retrace my words, retract what I was saying, and you go look at the ones when she's acting like an animal and like a fool and screaming and everything else, their views are triple than what her regular views are. So she now knows that her regular content ain't gonna give her the money she wants. So she'll put 2 days on, she'll go 2 days off, and then she'll act like an animal. It's predictable now, people. It's predictable. It's now it's no longer a person. It's no longer a person. She is now, just like these other YouTubers, she's living a YouTube persona. She's living a YouTube persona. This is not her. She's going to do whatever it is that brings her in the most money. So her genuine person that she once thought she was is no longer. And that's it. And you know what? That's when greed takes over. And money's more important than anybody else. She's no longer doing it to let out or to meet people like how I'm doing it, whatever. And that's not to say when I get up to the chance to put ads on my channel that I wouldn't. 1 or 2, fine, yes. Super chat, I would never want somebody to donate me money. I will activate it, and if people want to do it, fine. I will never ask you for it. As far as merch, I don't even know what the hell I would sell. What am I going to put? Life Rewind on a t-shirt? Why do you want to wear that? Why do you want to wear my YouTube name on your body? Really? What I thought about doing was, if I ever got to that, I wouldn't sell merch. I would say, you know what? Make it 20% of the cost that goes to children with cancer, because that's what I really believe in, or cancer in general. Cancer to me means a lot. I work several times volunteering in the Ronald McDonald House, and I was so touched by it. But I don't know how that charity is run, so I wouldn't know. But I will tell you something. Anybody, think twice before you donate to the Red Cross. I'm being very serious. Look into it, because the way the Red Cross treated Staten Island and with the money that they make, like when we had Hurricane Sandy and we had no food, they were getting donations. They gave out cheese sandwiches That's what we got, cheese sandwiches. And a blanket, like a blanket that was thinner than, I mean, I couldn't even fit it around my body. And that's it. And then I know that the money that they pulled in for Hurricane Sandy, and it was really gut-wrenching. I think the Red Cross, back in the day when my parents were younger, it was a good charity, but there's so many more better ones that directly go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could show you guys pictures, but my son had longer hair than me, and he started growing out his hair 6 years ago when my uncle, I told you, I took care of my uncle that died of cancer. Me and my husband, myself, and my 2 kids. My uncle moved in with us. It was the best 2 years of my life, the worst 2 years of my life, but we learned so much from him. And he promised, my uncle, that he was going to grow his hair out and donate it. But my son got so comfortable with his hair, he didn't want to do it. And he felt like he was going to look totally different. And finally, last Saturday, after 6 years, he did it. And his ponytail was this long and thick hair and natural, never dyed. And he donated it. But he didn't want to give it to Locks of Love because he actually went to, there's a thing in Sloan that does it, and he wanted to make sure that a little girl got it. Or, not a little girl, but it would eventually go to a little girl when they made whatever they made out of it. And he got to sign a paper, and he got this authenticity, and it gave the option, like, whenever they make whatever they make out of the hair, like, the person could contact him to thank him. So I hope one day the person reaches out, because he thinks, my son said on, like, he's going to make some girl's day, but he's 22. He's got a big heart, the kid. My daughter's a little bit like her dad. She's got a big heart, but she's got a short fuse. Really, really, really short. So, anyway, Granny, if you know how to do the live thing, because I need to be able to have somebody else on it, I'm going to try to work on it tonight. I just wanted to say, I just wanted to get on and just, I don't know, I guess let my frustration, stupid nail salon got me so much anxiety. Ridiculous, I know, but, like, people are too high-strung. And I sounded high-strung tonight, but I needed to let it go. But it definitely, it makes me feel better to come on here, like, because I know nobody's really listening, but you guys are listening. And you're giving me feedback, and so, I want to thank Crazy, Nurse Granny, Robbie, Dee Dee, Lisa. I love you guys too. I really do. I really, really do. I'm so I have 144 subscribers, I think. Hi, Sandy. Deborah. I have 144 subscribers. I never thought I would ever get 10. I swear on my children, I am so, like, I feel like such a different person. Like, in the matter, I'm so glad I made this channel, just because it's really, 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 through the comments, it's made me feel like, it's made me feel like I can't even explain it. Like, I get so emotional when people write such crazy, stupid things. Like, I never think I would touch somebody like that. It's just by me just saying how I really feel, like, and just being honest. And, listen, I'm going to be sometimes where I might be saying, like, off-the-wall things, and people are going to get mad at me, and what am I going to do? I'm just trying to be me, So, you guys got me crying, but, thank you to everybody who has subscribed, to all your nice comments. It really means a lot, and, I never thought I'd ever be this touched by a stupid YouTube channel, or anybody would want to hear what I had to say. So, I really want to say thank you. And I'm getting ugly now because I got an ugly-ass cry. So I gotta get, and it's a good cry. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm just emotional. I am like very overwhelmed by the support you guys gave me, and I appreciate it a lot because I'm not going through a lot and I'm not depressed. But when you lose a lot of weight and gain a lot of weight back, you lose, you know, your self confidence, and I'm just trying to get that back. That's all. So love to you guys all. I really, really appreciate it. I wish I could hug you all back. And I just want to say thank you to all you guys and ladies, men, anybody who's listening. Thank you very much. And that's this how grateful I am. This I can't fake it. This is not me being fake. This is me. And I wish you guys all the best. And you know what? I encourage you, if you can't do it, try. Try, because there are good people out there. And, you have to have thick skin because people are going to say mean things about you. But it's okay because so far I've gotten nothing, mostly good things. You know what I mean? I got mostly good things. And I couldn't be more thankful. I couldn't be more thankful. I have so many funny stories to share. I just gotta learn to get comfortable, and I'll share them. I promise. I mean, really funny stories that will make you laugh your ass off. Because I don't always want to be a stupid sorry sap that, I'm the preacher of the channel either, because I got some crazy stories out there. But bless you all. I hope to God I can get things ready for tomorrow. I hope you, spread the joy and invite whoever you guys want. And I really hope we can have some fun, because I just thought it would be a fun, active thing to do, not just sit there and watch it alone, So, hopefully see you guys tomorrow night, and I love you all. Be kind to one another. Good night, everybody.